Welcome back. We're talking to Charlie, our old friend from The Longest Journey. And of course, the one thing I really want to do is tell him about April. Because Zoe's been getting messages about April. Find April Ryan. Save her. But Zoe doesn't know that Charlie knows April, so she has no reason to talk to him about that. Which is annoying. Let's talk a little bit about this place, because it sure as hell doesn't look like it did 10 years ago. And it seems that Charlie is working here. I mean, he was barman 10 years ago, but it seems like he's the manager or something now. Didn't he want to be a dancer?
Do you own this place?
Nah, I just run it. I used to own it, though. Bought it cheaply right after the collapse, hoping business would pick up again. It never did. I managed to sell it eventually, and the new owners hired me back to manage it. With the new capital, we turned the business around. We're one of the hottest places to go in Newport right now. We get VIPs from around the world. They scram in, party, leave the next morning. Funny thing is, 10 years ago, this was a popular student hangout, the Fringe Cafe. I worked here as a bartender. This neighborhood, Venice, it was a great place to live. We used to think it was the center of the world. And it was, for a while. Different world, different times. The collapse changed a lot of things. Hell, it changed everything.
Let's talk about Venice.
Have you lived in Venice all your life?
Feels like that sometimes. But no, I came here for school when I was 19. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. It was famous. Still is, but for very different reasons. Back then, it was the best art school in the city. After the collapse, I lived uptown for a while. I needed to get as far away from Venice as I possibly could. Place has gone to hell the past decade, even more so than the rest of Newport. I don't live here. No one lives here, not if they have a choice.
Vava.
What did you study at the academy?
I'll tell you if you promise not to laugh. I studied dance.
You did?
I was a kid. I believed that with enough passion, I could do anything I wanted. I had such faith in myself and in the world. But faith and passion alone will only carry you so far before reality sets in. I hung in there for a while, but money was tight. I had to drop out and find a job. When that happens, you got to face up to the facts. Your life ain't gonna turn out the way you hoped it would. And your dreams, they don't matter so much anymore. You lose faith, but life goes on. Besides, look where it got me in the end. I've done well for myself. I'm a happy man. Giving up on your dreams isn't necessarily such a bad thing.
Yep, that's life. You have hopes and dreams, and they don't always come true. And actually, although this seems like just some background information for Charlie, this really ties in very strongly with the theme of this game, of the story. Faith and dreams. Okay, well, let's just ask him where the Victory Hotel is, although we could probably find it ourselves again, using our knowledge from The Longest Journey, but Zoe, of course, doesn't know that.
Where is the Victory Hotel?
It's on a street called The Brink. Walk to the other side of the crossroads, past the Chinaman's store, you'll get to a bridge called the Rialto. Cross the Rialto to get to Marco Polo. Marco Polo will take you to The Brink. Victory Hotel's on the end of The Brink. Big gray building, wooden door, bench out front. I think there's some scaffolding still left from the construction work. That might help you get down into the canals, but I haven't been around there in a while.
Okay, well, that should get us started.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate all your help.
You're welcome, girl. Let me know if you find your friend, all right?
This is okay, thank God. It appears that he was planning to break into a place called the Victory Hotel. That was last night, but it's the only clue I have to go on. I have to follow him. He could still be there. Modern art, I guess. Not my kind of thing. Right. Well, it's good to know Charlie's doing alright, even if he didn't end up being a dancer. Can we go to the toilet? No! Too bad. Well, let's go and find the Victory Hotel. Or the Border House. Apparently this place is a really exclusive club. I can think of better locations for really exclusive clubs, but then again, that's me. Right. The Border House, of course, is on the other side of the crossroads. And in the longest journey, all you had to do was cross the Rialto, the bridge here, and you'd
Hey, you! Come here! You!
be there automatically, but now we'll find out it's actually a little bit further away. Ah! No! I wanted to look at the carving in the wall, and I ended up crossing the bridge again. Okay, let's just look at it with the focus beam.
That's really beautiful.
It is. It's also a miracle that it's still intact.
Strange to see something like that in the midst of all this garbage and decay.
Alright, what do we have here? Seshadri Industries? It's them again. Jiva was in the Seshadri building. And they owned the warehouse where Burnt Slipper was hanging at. Global Banking Trust. There's a place called Dragon. The sign, actually, it looks like a white dragon. Is that a reference to either the White of the Draken or Captain Nebeve's ship? Could be. I mean, the logo sort of looks like the white dragon that was painted on Nebeve's ship. And Asaf Robotics. I guess there's just industries here. Doesn't look like anybody lives here. Some kind of Japanese place, looks of it. Can't really read the top three characters. Bottom says Hinokoku, or Hinokuni, I guess. Country of Fire. The Corner, 24/7 Deli. And a ramen place. 'Cause that's what it says on the white side. I guess that's maybe the same place. It says Ramen Senmonten, which is a ramen specialty store. Let's talk to this guy.
Another homeless guy.
I'm not complaining. I got alumi plastic over my head at night. A hot barrel to keep me warm. And enough emergency rations to last me a month.
That's paradise.
Everyone's saying they had it better before the collapse. Me? I had it just as rough. No difference. If I wanted to, I could leave Venice, move uptown. But why would I do that? Down here, I got freedom and fresh air. That's all a man needs.
If you say so. Nyom Media. Okay. The hell? Kind of bot climbing up the wall there. And they're reusing the signs. So this one says Dragon again. And there's a bar. And another ramen place. Well, can't go any further, so I guess it's either into this alley, which is a dead end as well, or down this way. There's another random guy standing here. Several people, actually.
I've nothing left to live for. I used to own an art gallery here in Venice. Now look at me.
An art gallery in Venice? By any chance, the Roma Gallery?
My gallery was really famous, but fame gets you nowhere when the world falls to pieces. One day I was the owner of Roma Gallery. The next, I was living on the street together with thousands of others.
It is the Roma Gallery. I like these little touches of things from the previous game they put in here. Anyway, we'll continue in the next video.